Hello. How is everyone doing this evening for our live presentation of Shop with Diane? I see getting us started in the comments section is Beverly and Linda. I know there are more of you who are tuning in. Please say hello. Oh my goodness. And Sandra from Canada Distributor is saying hello to everyone. I think you're watching us on YouTube. You may not see all the comments coming in from the Shop with Diane YouTube channel, but glad you're joining us. Uh, Canada Distributor is the wholesale company that I've dealt with in the last number of months, selling wine condoms and wine stoppers and aerators and so on. Great to have you as part of our crew. Heather is joining. Hello, Heather. I hope you got your potatoes to get into the garden. This is a lovely community and we help each other wherever we can. And Heather asked me where might she get potatoes at this late date. So if anybody's still looking, Bowles Feeds. They have some. And Wanda is joining us from out of town. Hello, Wanda. Oh my goodness. It is a beautiful spring day here on the North Shore of Lake Superior, where I am located. I'm in Thunder Bay, Ontario, and I am here for episode 186 of Shop with Diane, something that got started at the early days of the pandemic and has been going strong since then. And it is a real pleasure for me to pull us all together and have a little bit of a visit, learn about some new products, do a little bit of shopping, have some fun together. So it pulls people together, not just from here, Thunder Bay on the North Shore of Lake Superior, but also across the province, across the country, across the border. And believe it or not, some of you take us with you on vacation. So people have tuned in from all over the globe as they've been traveling to join us. And hi, Lorraine is joining us as well. I hope my mom, Elsie, tunes in. Sometimes she gets distracted by other things and joins in late, but everybody loves to see my mom. This is a great show and a group of people that I keep saying, I'm so proud of all of you. I just describe you as heart-centered, kind, appreciative, intelligent, caring people who love to come together. Oh, I see my mom is joining in. Hi, Mom. You are on YouTube as well. Why don't you move over to Facebook and you might see some of the comments. But yes, on the Take a Hike, Take Two Boutique Facebook page and the Shop with Diane YouTube channel. So we didn't do a show formally last Thursday. That was just to get together. I'm going to sort of ease off a little bit on the shows that I do over the summer months just to catch my breath. I have a lot of things on the go behind the scenes. And I want to sort of keep those shopping shows fresh for you. But I want to pop in Thursday nights just to say hello because that's our time slot. And I'd hate for you to forget about us. So it's been a couple of weeks since I did a last shopping show. And since then, I popped up at a couple of vendors markets. In the past 2 weekends, it was at the Heritage Building at the CLE grounds. And that was lots of fun seeing some of you, but also people that I hadn't seen for years, get reacquainted and meeting all sorts of new people, doing extremely well with the MSM pain relief lotion, which I'm going to have at the end of the show. It's done phenomenally well. So you know the format. The format is I am going to introduce you to a number of products. And if you're interested in making a purchase of them, then what you do is in the comment section say, hey, Diane, I'd like to purchase the Loon Flute, for example. And after the show, I'll just get back in a comment section to say, yes, I do have it. Unless, of course, during the show, I tell you that. Even if you're watching a repeat, please get your orders in. I'd love to help you out that way. And we also, you can, as I said, put it in the comment section. You can also private message me, or you can phone me or text me. And the number of my phone is 807-628-4334. That's 807-628-4334. Lots of ways to reach out. Then what I'm going to have you do is come by and pick up the items, unless you are watching from out of town, in which case I need your orders to be over $50 and then I'll organize a shipment out to you. But if you're going to come by, you're here in Thunder Bay, going to pick up your items. Our pickup times are coming up real quick tomorrow, which is the end of May already. Oh my goodness, from 11 to 1, and Saturday and Monday, 11 to 1. If you have any special requests, those times don't work. When I'm not having shows, you need some extra gifts to give or MSM lotion, give me a call. The number is right there. Whenever I say I'm going to do a pop-up market, well, it's not so much a pop-up market for consumers. I love that MSM lotion so much. I'm now one of their national sales reps and taking the product to an outdoor, a buying show where outdoor retailers and sporting goods stores go to look for, can you believe, put in their orders for next spring, summer already. But I'm going to put on a new hat at that show. And rather than being a retailer that's buying, I'm going to be a sales rep introducing people to this great new product. So that's going to be in Brampton. And I'm really excited about that. So let me just carry on. Oh, Anne Marie is saying hello to everyone as well. Fantastic. So we know the routine. Let's get us started. Our numbers are coming up nicely in the counter. Love to see that, competing with lots of things, including watching across the border. Big news flash. Did you hear it? Okay. If not, after the show, do a little Google search. You'll see what I'm speaking about. Okay. Product number 1. I said I'm here from Thunder Bay. Many of you are going to be doing some traveling away, and you might want to bring with you a little gift for the people that you'll be visiting, or perhaps you have some visitors coming and you would like to have them receive a little gift from you, or you're already thinking about Christmas and things that you might like to give. Product number 1 is going to be our Thunder Bay ornaments, these metal ornaments. Let me just see, get this. Before the show, I practiced with my camera and I thought I had it working, and dang it. Okay. Okay, let's see if I pull back. Will you focus? Okay. Take a deep breath. Let me try one more time, camera. I'm practiced, but are you? Let's see. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So these are brass ornaments. They're about 3 inches in diameter. And you can see there's the same on both sides with the image of the sleeping giant on it. And it says Thunder Bay, Ontario. Oops, let's say ask it. Anyways, I have it in gold, sort of an antique gold, and in the silver as well. So these are normally $10. I want them out the door. I want you to be the most hospitable group of people. If you're here in Thunder Bay or you're coming to visit, pick these up. $6 for a limited time only. $6. So if you'd like these, just put in the comment section, hey, Diane, I'd like 6 gold ones or 6 silver ones. And I have plenty in stock, and we'll organize a time for you to pick these up. These will also slip nicely into a Christmas card. Now, if that's not your thing, even though people that have received them and have said amazing things about them, or if you've gifted them before, have received great comments back. Remember, let's get this done. So, but we also have a keychain with a similar design, but where on one side it has enamel blue where it's got the lake, the other side it does not. These were normally $10, and I'm clearing these out for $6 as well. They only come in the gold color. So if you'd like a few of those for your travels over the summer months, or having guests arrive, but you'd like to give them a little souvenir, these are cool. You got to admit that. So let me know. Get it in the comment section. It is called Shop with Diane. It's also a visit with Diane and friends. It's also just who knows what the show is all about. Anyways, I love it, and having lots of fun. And Mary is joining us as well. Hi, Mary, saying hello to everyone. So that's product number 1 and 2. Now, it's the time of year that we're competing with a lot of things, including people getting out to the camp and cottage, and they have so much work to do, it seems, out there, not just in their home, but when they're getting away, lots of work to do. But I want you to, when you get out there, take a breather and jot down some of your best memories. We have these wood-covered journals. They are made in BC, and they are engraved with different fronts. It says guest journal at the cottage, but we have them engraved with, here's my list: Amethyst Harbor, Amethyst Heights, Cabin, Cloud Lake, Cottage, Crystal Beach, Family and Friends, At Our Home, Kashabawi, Lake Country, Abunga Lake, Oliver Lake, Sandstone, Sleeping Giant. We have some that say Take a Hike, and Two Island Lake. Those are some of the lakes in and around this area. And these are being sold elsewhere for $40. I'm clearing out our remaining stock at just $20. What a great gift to give somebody who may have a spot on the lake, or something for yourself as well. It's got this beautiful wooden cover. Inside it has a little photo sleeve where somebody's put in there a photo of their camp, their cottage. You remove that, put your own. It could be of family and friends as well, not necessarily just your building. And then inside, multiple pages for you to write notes and so on. And then at the bottom, you can see it says a photo reference page at the bottom, so you can put some photos in the back. I know we're taking digital photos all the time, but nice to get some of those actually printed off and to make a beautiful keepsake, because people come and go into our lives, and just have a memory of that. Plus, if it's not for guests that you're hosting out there, just the notations, like when you got the water line in, and when the apple tree first blossomed, and when you heard the loon, and who came to visit, those kinds of things. So regularly elsewhere, $40. These are made in Canada, and I'm clearing our remaining stock out at just $20. And love your comments coming in, and I'm going to post one up. Thank you, Mary, who said she gave one to her cousin and his wife for their cottage down in Halliburton, and they really liked it. Okay, so think broader than just in the immediate vicinity of here in Thunder Bay, because we have people watching all over, or you have friends and family all over. So the next thing is, still can't use this yet in the lakes, but we're getting very close. And what is that? It is the loon flute. I'll just take something off here. The loon flute. We have carried these for over 27 years in our store. We were, these were manufactured, the loon flute, in northern Minnesota. For many years, we're the only store in Canada to have it. And I think it's absolutely fantastic. So why did I say soon you'll be able to use it on the lake? Well, it comes with an instruction sheet inside and a cautionary note, because in the months of May and June, the loons are mating and nesting and mating, and we don't want to interrupt that. So we wait until July to use it out on the lake. So practice indoors or away from the lake to begin with. So it also has a fact sheet here, which is really fascinating, because they're thought to be one of the oldest birds. They've been around for 10 million to 15 million years. Wow. And their life expectancy is up to 30 years, which is quite amazing. And they can travel at a speed of up to 100 miles an hour. Wow. That's incredible. Plus, they will dive down to really deep depths. And because of that, their ribs would normally be crushed. but they actually have a rib cage that is more lattice shaped, which is so they're able to stand that pressure. All very interesting for the entire family. But it also comes with instructions on how to play the loon flute. Now, the loon actually has 4 distinct calls. And let me just press. You don't get this, but I'm going to just play this. It's the wail, the tremolo, the yodel, and the little chick does the hoot at the end. So these have been designed so that you blow into this end. See, it's got a hole here. You blow into this end, and as you blow, you move the stem back and forth. And on the end of the stem are the words wail, tremolo, yodel, and hoot. Plus, there are numbers on the little stick here as well. So I am going without much practice, which is always a little scary for me, without a warm-up. I'm going to blow into this end very lightly. I have the word wail lined up here. It tells me that I'm going to move it from number 1 to 2 and back to 1 again. Let's see what I can do. Let me try that again. I need to practice indoors a little bit, but stepping outside when the loons are on the lake, it's just amazing to have that interaction with them there. So loon flutes, I just have 3 remaining, just 3. It's very unlikely that I'm going to be carrying them in the future. And so if you would like one this summer or as a special gift, please let me know. And I'm just going to look in the comment section. Heather was just sharing with everyone. Oh, my mom is going to take a photo journal. That sounds great, Mom. And we'll figure out which title you'll choose. Heather gave one to her relatives in Peterborough area, so thinking out of town as well. Myra loves the loon flute, and Brenda is joining us. Hi, Brenda. And I'm getting a little encouragement from Myra that I'm getting the hang of it. So it's a great item. We've done well with it for 27 years. And if you'd like one, it's $39.95. Okay, let's keep going. And welcome to those who are joining us. I see our numbers are getting up. I feel really positive about that because it's such a beautiful evening at this time of year. And there's so many things going on that are competing with your time. But the fact that you would want to share your time with us makes all of us feel fantastic. So welcome to the show, Shop with Diane, episode 186. If you're watching the repeat, not catching us live, love to get your orders in as well, and love you to make comments along the way as well. So what do I have next is this time of year. Is anybody encountering some of the bugs? Mosquitoes are coming out. Black flies, which are nasty. They'll take a bite out of the back of your ears or around your hairline. There are no-see-ums, little ones you can't hardly see. There's ticks out there. Isn't it lovely to get outdoors and put yourself up against Mother Nature? But how do you handle it? Well, there are bug sprays, and but I also have. Let's see, I have just a few of these left, and these are from the company Benz, who many of you have picked up some of their tick repellent and so on, but we also have something that is the Invisinet head net. So what is that? Well, this out of the package, this great little stuff sack, comes this very fine mesh durable netting, It's black because that's an easier color to see through, and it's a very, very fine mesh, which prevents those little no-see-ums from being able to get in. And so how I might wear this is I'd put on a ball cap, okay? And what I would do is, it's sort of in the front side here, it's triangular. I'll put this over my head on the crown of my cap. Just get that elastic over top there. And heck, I can be out there with long sleeves and doing, if I did this up, then I would be able to do what I'm planning on doing without feeding the bugs. And they're very compact. You will regret it when you are facing those kind of situations. You said, oh, shucks, I should have bought one of those head nets. They're just $17.95. Oh, I shouldn't put the hat on. I should put my glasses on. Much better. Let's see. So I just have 3 of those left. They're $17.95. Let me know if you'd like them, and I'll set them aside for you. Remember, if you're out from out of town, love to take your orders, but your total order, I'd appreciate if it was over $50. And the way to reach out to me, if you're watching the show, whether it's the live show or the repeat, get a comment in there and I'll follow up with you afterwards. Otherwise, you can phone me or text me at 807-628-4334. That's 807-628-4334. Okay, now if that's not enough coverage to protect you from the bugs, because maybe you're wearing short sleeves or tank top or less, maybe you need a whole jacket to go with that. So from Bins, which were normally $45, we have these for $30. A bug jacket with mitts as well. So what does this look like? Well, there's a little pouch. Let me just take the packaging apart. So this would be your jacket, and this to hang on to. But if I want to caution you, there's been many times that I've taken this apart to have lost temporarily the mitts. So just be aware of that, because they are a dark color, and if you happen to lose them on a dark surface below, you may have trouble finding them. So in here is out of the very fine black mesh, a jacket. And the pouch actually turns into a pocket as part of this, which is pretty cool. So I am going to, a zippered pocket, I'm going to put this on. So I have a few in size. It comes in 2 sizes, a smaller adult size and a larger adult size. And so I have one in the larger adult size remaining and a few in the smaller one. So as I said, they were $45, marked down to just $30. Another nice thing about this is that you're not exposing yourself to any chemicals. And I know we're all very careful to do as much as we can to keep ourselves safe. So it's very attractive, I know. So the top here too, I could, where'd I put that ball cap? So I'd probably choose to wear it with a ball cap and put this is elasticized part around the crown. Oops. Okay. And then, oh, ouch. I would zip this closed. It's nice that it has a zipper because you might want to eat something. But with the ball cap on, it keeps it away from my face. I've really got great visibility. I've got great coverage. It is lightweight, so it's not going to make it excessively warm. And that pouch has turned into a zippered pocket here, which is really fantastic. And if I wanted to have my mittens on, I could do that as well and be out there without the bugs bugging me. A really great price, top quality product, and something just to have in your home, in your camper, your cottage, because you want to be prepared. And I can help you do that. So, is anybody out there in internet land? Oh, Gail is, hello, Gail. Sun in shopping, she's saying. And Myra's saying that's a great idea. So wonderful. So get your orders in. I am not going to have regular shows so much during the summer months. I'm going to pop in Thursday evenings whenever possible, just to update you as to what's happening. Maybe I'll take you on me on some of my travels when I am out of town for that show that I'm speaking about. It's in Brampton. Sorry, maybe you're from Brampton, and it's a lovely place, but it's in Brampton, and I'll bring you to the show with me, and I'll update you from there what's happening, and it should be great fun. So yeah, so bugs are happening, and let's see. Oh, I know what I have too. Okay, another product that I've carried most of the past 27 years. It was one of the products that I first brought in, like with the loon flute. If you came to my grand opening, you would have seen the loon flute. Well, you would have seen a brand of socks that I had picked up a few years prior to me opening my store. I picked it up as a customer. I love the socks so much. I said, I've got to bring those into my store. And what are those? Well, they're going to make some really great Father's Day gifts or just Christmas gifts. There was a special buy. What does that mean? An unusual time, the wholesaler was clearing out some stock and offered retailers a discount. Now, if I was running a regular store, I would have just kept that extra margin to help pay the bills. And instead, I thought, nope, I'm going to pick some of these up and I'm going to offer you some really awesome prices on the brand Thorlo socks. Now, Thorlo, all these socks are made in the US. And with the exception of one pair that I'm going to show you here, they all have a 30-day trial, money back guarantee. If they're not your favorite pair of socks, if you don't love them and you say, nope, I don't want them, then you take your receipt and your socks, and you send it back to the company and they'll give you your money back. They want you to be happy. Well, these are fantastic. They're very long lasting and wearing. They're wonderful. And Heather's getting us started there. Her son loves the Thorlo socks. Why did I love them so much? Well, and these are some of the socks that over the years we've given to those in need in our community. Some describe them as the bouncy socks. Well, I'm going to turn these inside out for you. These are made out of, we call them Thorolon, their own proprietary name for something. It's primarily a polyester and a nylon. But I'm going to put this up to the screen. And you can see see the cushioning? Oh my goodness, these terry loops are under the soles of your feet, your pad, and your heel. And that's like walking on plush carpeting all day. If you are on your feet all day, whether that's for your job or you're hiking all day, this is called heavy cushioning. And especially if somebody's carrying a heavy load, like a heavy backpack, that extra cushioning is going to be a godsend for them. Also in the arch area, you can see it's not as padded, so it's going to be more I know the word, but I can't say it. It's not coming out. It's better shaped to the real dimensions of your foot, just under your arch. You don't need that padding. It also has padding on the top of your foot where you might have strains from the laces and so on. And in here, this line, this here, Can you see this? It's very thin there, but that's adding extra ventilation and coolness to your foot as well. Now, interestingly, as we age, we lose the fat pads under our feet, and that makes sometimes walking on a hard surface painful. These, however, are just like teddy bears on your feet. They're so comfortable, long lasting. My dad has worn these socks for style for 27 years, and with the new shipment that came in, got him a few pairs more. He was delighted to get them as well. And so this is the Thorlow hiking sock. It was regularly priced at $25 a pair, but I'm going to sell them 2 pairs for $35 because you're going to want more than 1 pair. So you can either buy 1 pair for $25 or 2 pairs for $35. I have them in colors of navy and black. Navy and black in 2 sizes in limited stock, but the medium, which will fit women. They do make a women's version, but those weren't out for a clearance price. Previously, though, years back, they didn't have a women's option, so women were wearing the men's medium, and which would fit generally. Oh my goodness, it doesn't have it here. It's going to fit most women's feet, but it's going to fit a man who wears a 5.5 to an 8.5 shoe is the size medium. But 80% of the men out there are, or maybe even 90% has been our experience. They have a shoe size of 9 to 12.5, and they would take the size large. So if you would like some pairs, people look at we're getting ahead of Christmas in July. Get these. Father's Day is coming up. People love these as gifts, and as I said, 30-day trial, money back guarantee. They're very long lasting and wearing. It's recommended that you throw these in the dryer. I'm sorry, let's back up. It's recommended that you turn them inside out when you wash them. And the reason being is it gets all the gunk from inside the sock out of the sock, and it helps keep the padding fluffy. In this case, it does recommend with each washing that you use fabric softener to keep this really working really, really well. So well priced, great socks, just great. So let me know how many pairs you'd like, and I will hook you up. Now, we also have, if we're thinking Father's Day, I looked around and I thought, oh my gosh, get Dad a couple of pairs of socks. And that, just like Heather is going to do, thank you, Heather, because she knows how great they are. And so that's $35. Who wouldn't like, for a Father's Day gift, a couple of the Jude's Miracle cleaning cloths to clean the car, to clean inside and out, to clean the windows, to just keep the chrome on the motorcycle looking fantastic, and so on. And that would make like a nice $50 gift for a couple of pairs of socks and this cloth. I tell you, these are practical gifts that people may not indulge themselves with, but when you give it to them, they're going to absolutely like them. It's because Jude's Miracle cloths, 2 cloths are $15. Packaged this way, it makes a great Father's Day gift. In here are 2 gray ones. But if you were more interested in colors, we do have them in a 2-pack for $15, where there's a white one and a blue one. Or just a reminder, we have a 3-pack with 1 gray, 1 white, 1 blue, and for $22. I'm going to tell you, and I've done a lot of cleaning growing up with 5 brothers on a farm and left to keep that house going and having a store and so on, and helping my folks out now, is just, this takes with those cloths to do windows and mirrors and stainless steel appliances and just anything that's a smooth surface that you want clean. Oh my gosh, quarter the time to get the cleaning done, quarter of the effort. You gotta love it. So that make a great Father's Day gift. And I just have one of these remaining. Guys love this Nalgene bottle, this virtually indestructible water bottle. It doesn't leak. It's BPA free, so it's going to be safe to drink out of. It measures off as 48 ounces. Oh my goodness, that may seem like a lot. I tell you, on a hot day, if I've been active outdoors and try to keep myself hydrated, I'm going to drink this myself. It may seem big when you're not thirsty and you're feeling cool, but if you're hot and thirsty, you'll get through this, no problem at all. And so, let's see. We have one of these, $24.95. These are hard to find of this size, and I have one remaining, so let me know if you'd like that. How's everybody doing? Say hello if you're still with us. It's always great to have some conversation. Great to have a bit of a joke come in periodically. People really enjoy that as well. So fire away, everyone. And let's see. So let me get back to some socks, because I have more than the Thorlo socks from that special shipment. If you're a woman and you're looking for yourself, you're going to want these. If you are, where the other pair said hiking, and sometimes it'll be referred to heavy hiking because that extra padding. These are, and those socks are really, they wick moisture away. You're not going to get blisters. You're going to be far less fatigued because of them. And there's so many great things. But we also have something here for women, and it's called light hiking. So these are designed for use in warmer environments. So summer, a great time to own a pair of these. And they used to make it out of a material called Cool Max, a synthetic that felt more like cotton, but it had the properties of synthetic fabrics that wick moisture away, quick drying, and so on. But they've added their own name to it instead of Cool Max, and they call it something else. But they call it Thorwick Cool. Okay, but it was kind of like this thing called Cool Max. And so these are a little bit lighter weight, but much cooler in terms of warmth. And I'm going to turn these inside out to show you. So a little extra padding in the ball of your foot and in the heel. A women's sock is going to be narrower in the heel because our foot is autonomous. I can't say it. Is designed, built differently. You can see the has some padding on the top of our foot. Also here, it is quite thin. That's going to offer extra breathability and coolness for our foot as well. On all the socks from Thorlo 2, there is a flat seam there, so you're not going to get a blister at all. So these have the if you're going to be on your feet a lot, doing some hiking, some walking in the summer months, you're going to want to have a pair of these. And maybe you want a couple of pairs of these because they're regularly $26 a pair, but I'm going to sell them at $16. Isn't that brand new in the store? And I'm just blowing them out because of this special buy. And as I said, if my store was open all the time and I got it on the special buy, I would just have them priced at $26. But you're watching Shop with Diane, and you can order some pairs for yourself. I do have some in size. Nope, they're all in size medium, which is going to fit a woman who wears a 7 to 9 shoe size. These are made in the U.S. Love them, love them, love them. And get yourself a pair or two. And thank you, Myra, saying always fun goodies with Diane. Thank you so much. And Marianne is joining us. Hi, Marianne. So let's put those aside and let's carry on with, okay, here is something that was a joy to put on my foot. I haven't had it from Thorlo before, but we have in women's sizes, women's diabetic socks. So this is going to be made out of the Thorlon, which is, as I said, it's an acrylic type of fabric with some nylon from added strength. This is going to be, it reminds me of the thickness of their walking socks that we used to carry. And these would fit into a casual pair of footwear, a great everyday sock. And it is recommended now by the Centers of Disease. Here, the Centers for Disease Control recommends padded socks for people with diabetes. So they also say for those who have diabetes or pre-diabetes, that, and we know this about the importance of not getting blisters to really protect our feet, because that could lead to some real problems if we get an injury to our foot. And yeah, I'm reading your message there, Heather, and can I get a woman's in? I will figure that out with you. Sounds good. Whatever it is, we'll figure this out. So what we have here is a diabetic sock with the padding as recommended. It doesn't have a lot of padding on top, so it's going to offer some really great breathability for an everyday sock. But what I really love about it is it's really loose, but it's going to stay done up, but it's loose here because we don't want to cut off the circulation for anyone with diabetes. I do have them in 2 sizes, limited stock. So women's medium, as I said earlier, is women's 7 to 9 in their shoe size, but a large would be 9.5 to 11. So in women's sizes. So if you just don't like anything restrictive in terms of socks, these are going to be great. If you have diabetes or circulatory problems, you're going to love these. They are in that great color black that can wear every day with just about any outfit that you're wearing, kind of. And the price of these, isn't it crazy? Because something has a medical purpose, the companies feel like, well, we got to raise the price. Well, they raised the price to these for $32 a pair. Yes, they are made in the US, but it's actually their warranty is actually quite amazing, because here it says in the bottom of the packaging, can we focus on that? It's a lifetime guarantee on the sock. That's pretty amazing. So lifetime guarantee, made in the US for people that have diabetes, circulatory problems. They were $32 a pair. I'm going to sell them for 2 pairs for $40. And you're going to love that. And I tell you, when I put them on my feet, and I don't, socks are really, I don't like the feeling of a crew cut sock. Put that on, it was like, oh, I love them. I love them. So let me know if I can help you out with some socks for anyone with diabetes or circulatory problems. So we also have another sock. I'm going to get off of socks as soon as I'm done this one, because I was looking for a summer sock, and this one too has a life guaranteed for your lifetime. Wow. It's like, usually lifetime guarantee means, well, when the average person wears a Gore-Tex jacket, they should expect it maybe to last about 5 years. So in that period of time, it's the lifetime of the garment. Well, they've been stated here, it's for your lifetime. So this sock is just a great everyday sock for all sorts of activities, whether you're walking, playing pickleball, tennis, cycling, and so on. What it is their lightest weight sock. If you're traveling, you're going to love this. It's got padding at the heel and the ball. It's flat seams, very, very thin. I wish you could feel the weight of this. There's almost nothing. And you put it on, actually, you can sort of see the color of my skin under here, because they've really removed the added weight and by doing it this way. So if you would like a really durable really comfortable low cut sock. These were normally $23, but I'm going to clear them out for 2 pairs for $20. Limited stock, size medium. Lots of options there, people. And there's nothing better than a great pair of socks. And let me know if I can help you out with there. It is called Shop with Diane. I'd like to get your orders in, please. And help me pay for the lights. Forget the taxes. Let's just pay for the lights. And that's much appreciated. Taxes. I think everybody should. I think all the municipalities should go after Amazon and these big companies, because I think they should pay some of the city taxes too. What do you think? It's just all lopsided what's going on in the world today. Okay, so what do I have next to show you? I don't want to take a lot of time. Just want, because many of you have watched the show and have seen me speak about this product multiple times, but 'tis the season. And how many of you don't have yet your Oasis sombrero hat from Outdoor Research, but you really should have it, or you have one and you need one in another color, or somebody has complimented you on thank you, Mary. And rant. Get yourself another Oasis sombrero hat. These Outdoor Research, the only outdoor company that has an infinite warranty, kind of like those socks. So maybe I have to give Thurlow a little bit of credit as well. Infinite is, as long as you own the hat, it is warranted. These hats offer sun protection of UPF 50+, which is the ultraviolet protection factor. Canadian Cancer Society says 30+ is very good. 50+, excellent sun coverage. They are attractive on. I've told people I don't look so great in hats, and I put a regular hat on and they go, "You're right, you don't look good in hats." But when I put this hat on, it looks great. And people who have shared my frustration and not being able to find many hats, put it on and said, "Hey, I really like it." So 80% of what I sell are in size medium. I have them in 4 sizes: small, which is kind of like a large youth size, or small, very small adult head size, medium, and then there's large and extra large. But as I said, about 80% of what I sell is in medium. Very durable, sun protective. You can wash these. Underside is darker gray, so if you're on the water, the sun's rays come down, reflect back off the water, hit the underside of the hat. If it was a light color, it would reflect into your eyes, but because it's a darker color, the light is absorbed and it doesn't reflect back into your hat. This headband here is a quick wicking, quick drying material, so that's going to help it remain cool when it is on your head. You can see they finished off all the seams. There is an adjustable chin strap that you can remove if you wish, or secure in gale force winds. If what I like to do is put the strap behind my head if it's not needed. And it's there should I need it. At the back here is a little draw cord that you can cinch up tightly, so it's going to be more secure, or if you need to make a bit of a size adjustment for it. Have it in multiple colors, and depending on your size, but popular is sort of this just beige color. We've got a light blue, we've got sort of a light gray blue, white, a bright blue, and this nice light peach color as well. In some other colors, I don't have as many color selections in the other sizes, but please come by, try it on. You won't regret it. I'm knowing that a number of you own the hat already and love it. And if you do, please let people know how great the hat is. Myra, yes, it's a cute hat, but it's very, which is important, very protective, great for the gardeners, great for just sitting outdoors, summer concerts when you're traveling, maybe you're going to the beach. Thank you, Linda. Who knows it? It's a great hat. So fantastic. So we have those, and people are asking me. I know that online these are available. These sun protective shirts from Outdoor Research are being priced at $120. I'll do it at $110. These are the Astroman sun hoodies from Outdoor Research, and I'm just going to give. Hold on. So these are really, really lightweight, and they're really cool and comfortable to wear, that they have stretch in them. And Beverly's commenting about the hats, that she has 2 of them, good woman, and loves them. So these sun protective shirts are just a great casual shirt, a great travel shirt. It is a hoodied with lots of stretch to the fabric, and it has a little side pocket to it, and the sleeves are finished off with a bit of elastic. So if you have little shorter arms, like I know Lori had ordered one from out of town and has shorter arms and said, how would that work? But with the elastic, it's working perfect. There's a little thumb tab there, so you can have that around your thumb just to keep that down secure if you wish. And it will zip into its zippered pouch pocket if you wish. I know Shelley, who watches the show many times, who's done a lot of travel from Kilimanjaro to scuba diving everywhere to just going. Retired nurse who has been into outdoor adventures and travel her whole life has a shirt like this. And on an earlier show, she just said how fantastic it is. And I do have these available. Sun protective shirts for all those activities. Think about it. If you are out on a boat, kayaking, there is no shade on a kayak. You want to be covered. Going to be out in the garden? Not likely you're gardening in the shade. Maybe after the sun goes down on cloudy days, but you're going to want this. So if you're traveling, this is so lightweight, so versatile, so quick drawing. It's going to make a great travel piece, but it's got sort of a finished, really lovely look to it as well. So in sizing, I have in a light gray, I have it in small, in medium, I have it in lavender, in the blue, and in the gray. In large, I have in the blue and in the gray, and in extra large, I have it in the gray. For me, who wears a size 14, I would likely take the large. Little, if you're more chesty than me, you might take the extra large. If you want a little looser fit, you might take the extra large. But with the infinite warranty, with the practicality, the sun isn't the same as it was when we were younger. And the number of people who are getting skin cancer is shocking. And there are things we can do to protect ourselves. And wearing a shirt like that is really important. And thank you, Mary, for your comment. Well worth the money. I always wonder, it's like selling great proper footwear so people don't have bad knees and hips and back and so on. They don't want to pay on the shoes. They want to pay later for all the, mobility aids, and they're going to suffer through the pain, and they're going to go through surgery because they didn't invest in better, properly fitting footwear. Let's take better care of ourselves, folks. It's with age comes wisdom. It's only wise. So let's see. We didn't listen to people when they told us about that when we were younger. We need to take our own advice these days. So let me see. We spoke about that. What's also coming in June is the last day of school. I think I just checked online. I think elementary school, public board, June 28th, I think, is the last day of school. People are looking for a teacher's gift. I got a couple for you coming up. I have one remaining of Alex and Oni's Apple of Abundance charm, bracelet charm, which has on it, can we focus, please? Let's try that again. Oh, before the show started, it focused perfectly. It's got the little apple on it, which is really lovely. A little apple. Camera, stop focusing on me. Focus on the item. Okay. So we have the Alex and Ani bracelet. Really great. You open up like this. Put it on your wrist. And just, what does it have meaning? These are made in Rhode Island, and it says apple of meaning is insight, wisdom, and teacher. And it reads, a fruit that signifies intelligence, the apple is often associated with the ability to pass on knowledge to others. A teacher enlightens the soul and instills valuable information. Embrace the energy of the apple of abundance charm for the guidance to accept the responsibility of sharing wisdom and passing it down from generation to generation. This would make a lovely gift for somebody who's graduating from Teachers College. It would be a lovely teacher's gift to offer for a teacher that you'd like to give a special thank you to. Some of you may not have children that are school age, but you'll have grandchildren that are. Here's a suggestion. This was normally $32. I'm clearing the final one out for $22. So if you'd like a really well-priced, meaningful teacher's gift, how about the Apple of Abundance Alex and Ani bracelet? That would work. And then I was thinking, what else could a teacher love? Cocktail bombs. This would make a good gift. I have just packed the same cocktail bombs, but packaged a little differently, each one of them. What are cocktail bombs? Well, at the end of a hard day or a hard school year, a teacher may want to take one of the handmade in Montreal cocktail bombs, take off the biodegradable plastic, put some sparkling water into this glass, pop that in, and wait for 5 minutes as it dissolves and fizzes, and the aroma just starts to really come from it. It's absolutely wonderful. I think I popped in the margarita one, and after that dissolved and fizzed, well, you might put some garnish in there. In the case of the margarita, you might put a little bit of tequila in there if you wish, and say cheers to another year. But in the variety pack, what are normally $30, I think for a teacher's gift, how about $25 for time limited? Time limited, and we have pina coladas, and we have mojitos here, and I think there's a blue raspberry and peach Bellini, and what's the pink one? I'm not sure. But regularly $30 for a variety pack as the June gift for teachers or yourself, or a hostess gift. It's going to be $25 for made in Montreal cocktail bombs. And Joan, hello, Joan. I spoke to you earlier this week. You have a package on the way. She's saying hello to everyone from Vancouver Island. And let's see. And great, Beverly's going to pop by on Saturday and check out the socks. This sounds good. This sounds real good. And what else do we have? End of school year. Got to think about the little kiddies. Now, how are we going to keep them entertained? While you're sipping on some cocktails, maybe you can offer them a mocktail, a drink without the alcohol. We do have one remaining of the ice cream ball maker. I'm not going to take it out of the package, but it's about the size of a basketball, and it comes apart. Inside, though, I think it might be aluminum, is a part that you would put ice into it and salt. Salt's going to reduce the freezing temperature of the ice, so it's really going to cool it down further with that salt addition. On the other side of the ball, what you do is put the ingredients in. So for vanilla ice cream, you put milk or cream or um, something like that into it. You might put some sugar, some vanilla. Make it strawberry ice cream. Throw in some strawberries mushed up, and then you just roll the ball around. Let the kids roll the ball around, and in about 15-20 minutes, check on it. It's going to start to be frozen. You just kind of mix that around a little bit more, put it back together, roll it around, and you're going to end up with a pint of delicious ice cream that you've made. And it's so much fun, and I think it's quite healthy. And normally this is $60, but you can see in the clearance price, $45. I have one of those. Great for the summer. 'Tis the season. And what else could we keep ourselves amused with? Oh, look at this. This is made, designed here in Canada, is the Honeycombs game. You can play it 3 different ways. I love how the package to this is a canvas bag that looks like a beehive, and inside it are all sorts of tiles, and the tiles have different graphics on it. And I'm going to put one up here that you can see. Maybe we can focus, please, camera. Focus like this. But what the object is to take the tiles and match up the symbols. So if you can see it, there's a jar of honey and bears and a honey stick and flowers and hives and so on. There's also different tiles that have different meanings. You can see one that has a little bandit thief symbol on it, so you can steal a turn. There are 1 mark ×2 because you can get double the points. You get points for matching up the symbols and putting this together. This is good for a game for anyone over 6 years of age. It can play up to 8 people. You can 1 person can play it up to 8 people. There's different ways. There's some that have a bee on it, which is a wild card that you can use however you wish. The symbol here of a bee means you can match up a flower with anything else because it's a wild one. I love the size of these. They feel substantial. There are many ways to pay this game. It's regular $32, $22. I need to sort of move on with some things, and these things are weighing me down. I can't bring in new products or do some new things. That's why I'm offering these great prices right here in town, and or to ship off to you. So order those if you wish. What else could you out there with the little kitties, or summertime is coming? Don't forget we have these expandable barbecue forks. Take off the little protective red spot, and you can make some great sausages, hot dogs on an open fire, on the coals of the fire. Do some marshmallows. It's got an extendable arm to it. People have picked these up, really enjoy that, came back and picked up more. They're so great. These were $8 each. They're going to be 2 for $12, or 4 barbecue extendable forks for $20. They come in 5 different colorways. You can choose those colors when you're here in the store. Otherwise, just let me know ahead of time. I'll do my best to fill your order with your preferred colors, whether they're red, black, purple, blue, or green. So great prices on that. Then I went, here's something that was shown for a long time. What is this? Okay, this is something you can put in your yard. It is really a durable stake that goes into the ground. So stick it in, but it screws apart into 3 different sections. So you can put it together, and it's going to make a lantern. And here is the lantern. Yes, it's a beer bottle. Like that. So you can have lanterns in your backyard with a beer bottle. And in this case, they have different things, encouragement, words of encouragement. This has got, it says believe on it. But I just think it's really cool. And what you would do is put here a candle in there, a votive, and light your torch out there, your beer bottle. Uh, so these were normally $20. I have 4 of them. They're going to be $10 each. So if you would like the beer bottle outdoor lantern, don't delay. Get it in the comments section or phone me or text me. If you are watching the replay, don't assume that things are gone. I need to hear from you. You can phone me or text me as well to get those orders into me. And the number there is 807-628-4334. That's 807-628-4334. I will do my best to get back to you in the comment section as well, just to confirm your orders. Like Beverly did, I do need to hear when you're going to come by to pick up those items. Our pickup times are, I'm going to show you now, Friday, Saturday, and Monday, 11 to 1. That's not going to work for everybody. So I want you to call me and see if we can organize a time that's better for you. I am going to be heading out of town and doing as a sales rep for the MSM lotion, which I need to just wrap up our show and remind people of that, because oh my goodness, you do need some. Our formal Shop with Diane show won't be happening because of me heading out of town and so on until June 20th, but I will pop up Thursday evenings as best I can and give you updates, plus give you updates. And let me just remove this from the screen. And I want you to stay in touch with me that way. And Linda is going to take a beer bottle lantern, as is Beverly. That leaves 2 remaining. Let's clear those out, please. But I want to end our show in MSM Pain Relief Lotion. Can you believe it? I am a national sales rep for this now, and it kind of all started with all of you. A sore toe that I had in August, and having some of you test the product before I would step out and offer it, and it has done phenomenally well, not just in terms of sales, which is important to me, but in terms of helping people deal with the pain that they have, the chronic pain that they have been suffering with for many cases for years. And this is all natural MSM Pain Relief Lotion, which is made in Red Deer, Alberta, formulated by Trish McDonald, who is a retired surgical assistant who could not do her job any longer because of arthritic knees. She left the profession to go on to formulate this instead of taking what Big Pharma was recommending as pain relief. And this MSM is the active ingredient. It's all natural, doesn't interact with any other medications. It's suitable for anyone 2 years of age and older. And for many people, just a small little dab on a trigger finger or arthritic joint, carpal tunnel, restless. Oh, yeah. I have a tester bottle. It would be helpful if I took the little tab off the top. Okay, that makes it come out easier. It is amazing, me doing these pop-up markets. And as I said, I did them in the last 2. Oops, way too much. Anybody need some? Okay, that's way too much. You just need a little bit for an arthritic joint. It is amazing to be, oh gosh, well, preventative measures, which I have been trying actually for these markets, because standing on cement for hours, several hours, is really painful to your feet, plus hauling your stuff inside and out. And putting this, the last 2 Saturdays, I've put this on my feet prior to going to the show. And I have to tell you, I had less foot pain, almost no foot pain on the second one that I did. And there is a customer came by to pick someone who was going to be in a a race this weekend who's having some arthritic knees is going to put this in advance of that event happening. But the smell, it's great to introduce this to people. The smell of it is menthol, a pepperminty smell. Um, it's not greasy, and in many cases, it'll take the pain away in just minutes. And it's MSM is a highly potent anti-inflammatory. You get the inflammation down, people start to move, they start to heal themselves. And we have some comments here that I'd like to focus on. Heather is telling us that she just put some on and hope it kicks in soon. She started senior softball. Good for you, Heather. Oh my God. And you are so sore. Well, Heather, this has got to be working. And if you're a senior softball, maybe I need to be out there and dishing out some of this at one of your future games. We got to talk about that. And let's see. Beverly, she's going to take a MSM lotion. They love it, sending one to her sister in Nova Scotia. Fantastic. And what do we have here? Buy the comfy thick carpet square for the trade shows, but you want to try it. Yeah, you're going to want to try it. I want to try bring a little soft carpet with me. My problem is I just keep walking around this table and I'm always in motion. So, and I want to travel light. We're just there for like 4 hours or so. But such great suggestion. Sandra, you do lots of events, and yeah, so our feet are always sore after shows. Got to try this. I'm going to make sure you get some from me. So the little 3 milliliter packages, I talked to Trish. She says it actually costs her $3 to make them, and so these are available for $2. 3 milliliter little packet here, which is good for multiple applications. The 100 milliliter bottle of this is $38. 220 milliliters, a little more than double the size, is $59. Because people have loved the product so much, I have had some inquiries. Laureen, I think you're watching still, and if not, said, do they make it in a liter size? Or I'm interested. We have it now in stock in the liter size. So 100 milliliters is $38. A liter is $195, so almost half the price. But that's if you're going to be dishing it out to family members, refilling bottles over time. As I said, this is something that belongs in every medicine cabinet prior to Tylenol, prior to Advil. People are switching from Voltaren to this product because they're getting better results, and it doesn't have the side effects, the negative side effects that some of the other items have. And let's see. Oh my goodness. We will talk about the Spry Show. Are you heading to the Spry Show in Brampton? Sandra, that'd be so cool. And let's see. I have also, when you are coming by, and I'd like you to come by, I have some clay pots from our event that we had, the Used Garden event. This pot is made in Italy and not China. It's made in Italy, really top quality. I've got these at really greatly reduced prices. And this big 13-inch pot, for example, check online what you'll have to pay, but this is made in, I believe, with this one in the US, and it's clearing out for $20. I have a bunch of clay pots on our porch, and I'd like you to pick through those, including some of the saucers. Get your MSM lotion. You've got the times that I'll be here. If it doesn't work for you, give me a call. I'll try to accommodate you as best I can. Understand that I am going to be away for a bit, so let's get your orders in, because I'm going to be away a bit. Doesn't mean I don't need some sales this month coming up. I desperately need some sales coming up, and that's what the show is about. It's called Shop with Diane, a great way for people to get together on Thursday evenings and be part of a lovely, lovely community. Learn a few things, have some great fun. I know many of you multitask while the show happens. Some of you tune in late, but that's what the repeats are for. Go back to the Shop with Diane YouTube channel or the Take a Hike and Take Two Go Take Facebook page and go watch parts of the show that you missed or you want to take another look at. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you spending your time with us this evening. I want you to stay well, get out there and do some gardening, go for a walk. We've been waiting for this kind of weather for the longest time, and it's not overly hot yet, and just really comfortable out there. So stay well, get your orders in. Look forward to having you join us again, and do take care, everyone. And Mom, good night. I'll give you a call. To let everyone know, it has been 186. This is episode 186. After each show, I call my mom. and so, Mom, I'm going to be calling you soon, and we will just cut up on what's happening in the day. And so, everyone, do take care, and I hope to see you all in the store very soon. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you. Look at Sandra, you're amazing too. I love this. Okay. Good night, everyone.